Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. Wow, that's loud. Celebrating 10 years of award-winning car talk, it's the In Wheel Time Car Show. Just ahead, big news about the January Houston Auto Show. RoShelle Salinas joins us with the details. We need more Jeff talks. DONK. the expert in DONKS. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Dziekan. Conrad has the car clinic. We also have the stories making automotive news headlines this week. It's all just ahead on this edition of the In Wheel Time Car Show. Howdy. Along with Mike out of This World Mars, King Conrad DeLong. Raise your hand. We need more Jeff Dziekan.
We do.
I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us on this Saturday. Had a cold front blow through here last night from the high yesterday of like 90 degrees to high today 60s and going to go down.
I think it's already there.
Yeah, going to be down into the 40s tonight. Anyway, joining us now, somebody we haven't talked to in a while, and it's getting to be that time we have to start thinking about the Houston Auto Show. RoShelle Salinas is here. Hi, RoShelle.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well.
Thank you.
Happy to see you guys.
Well, it's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And also, I need to, pardon me just a moment, I'm being distracted over here, that I wanted to talk to you and let you break the news to our viewers and listeners about the Houston Auto Show. Because
well, if you haven't heard, we're not just the Houston Auto Show anymore. We're the Houston Auto and Boat Show.
Yay. How exciting. Yep. I think that's great. So what brought this about? I know that, we had kind of brought that up to you. And you probably already knew it was coming, but the coy animal that you are didn't say anything to us.
Yeah, we brought that up.
No, I did not know it was coming. It really just, it came together very recently and very quickly, but we both had to be realistic with this scenario that is this pandemic and how it's affecting inventories on, favorite items like boats and cars. And we just said, we're not going to be able to take up the full auto show or the full NRG Center as we usually like to. Really, the only thing that we're cutting out from our space is that indoor ride and drive lounge. But the boat show also knew that their inventory is low and they weren't going to be able to fill the whole event. And they were also going to lose a day from the Texans game. Potential of the Texans game taking place that day because they extended the weekends of the NFL. So, we got together and we were like, hey, let's make the best of this situation that we can. And we put the events together. And so it's 2 events, 1 ticket, just $15. And you're going to get to come to a huge event in NRG Center. We're going to take up the whole show floor with boats, cars, test drives, everything you can imagine, all in one place. And we're really excited about the partnership and what the people are going to think when they come in the doors.
Well, have you got to the point as far as looking at the layout? I mean, are you going to kind of intermingle the boats and cars, or is it going to be like cars over here and boats over there?
It is going to be cars over here, boats over there. So as the floor plan kind of lays out, it will be all to the left side of NRG Center will be all the boats and jet skis and all of the vendors that they have that are all the, outdoor adventure folks. And then on the right side of NRG Center, it'll be all the auto show stuff.
Okay. Are you still going to have the Ram and Jeep indoor ride thing?
We will thankfully have the Ram track, yes. Camp Jeep, unfortunately, will not be there this year.
Oh, man.
That's too bad. Well, I mean, they sell every single Jeep that they can make. And so I would say that, they're going, well, we don't really need the advertising, the promotion, because we're selling everything we've got. And that ain't.
I mean, that's what's complicated about it, right, Don? Like, you can't, you want to be mad that these people are not coming to the show, but then at the same time, you have to be realistic in the business sense and be like, okay, this is the reality of the situation. They don't have vehicles in production to sell, so why would they be advertising in such an event?
Or taking them off the sales floor to put into the event.
Exactly. And we have multiple, car dealers that are local dealers that are putting on displays at the show to represent brands that are not coming. And, those dealers are like, we're trying to get every car that we can and not sell it.
Exactly.
And that's not fair to them either. But, we want people to be able to come and do the proper thing at the auto show, and that is comparison shop with multiple brands. And thankfully, we're going to be able to do that and it still be a great event.
And I assume that Jeep is going to have a static display.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Jeep, all Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Stellantis brands will all be there on displays still.
And to me, because of the limited supply that a lot of these dealers are having, what the car show provides is even more important, to be able to come in there and do that comparison, because now selections aren't always exactly what they used to be.
Oh, for sure. Coming to the auto show, you're going to be able to see cars that are not at the dealerships right now, and be able to plan your purchase. And that's what we're telling everyone is, make sure that you're doing your shopping. Don't just settle, plan it out with time, and then go to the dealership that you prefer and order your vehicle how you want it, because that's the way that it is, the reality that it is today.
So this is strictly the boat show part of it that's joining you, not the sport and camper travel show.
They do have some RVs on display. I think Lone Star RVs is displaying there. There will be some jet skis. Texas Park and Wildlife will be there doing, boating education and some experiential things. And they have definitely a variety of boat vendors there that will be selling boats. So you can go and buy a boat there on site. Unlike at the auto show, you can't go buy your car. But they will have some boats for sale. And then they'll have a lot of boat dealers that are there placing orders as well, because today, depending on what boat you want, you've got to order it, and it's also going to take 6 to 8 months to get.
Holy Toledo. Well, I have to tell you that I'm not in the market for a boat, but if it's there, I'm going to go take a look at it, and especially the travel trailers and the RVs. I mean, that's just who I am. I want to see. Mm-hmm. Because there was a time in my life that I actually did own 18-foot runabout with a walk-through windshield ski boat. And I thought that it was the cat's meow. But what I didn't realize that after owning it and taking up all that room in my garage, that it didn't hold its value very well.
Oh,
is that a nice way to put it?
That's a nice way to put it. But as long as you're using it, because I've had several boats over the years, and as long as I was using it on a regular basis, it didn't bother me. It's when things happen, life happens, and you can't go use it every weekend, and then you can't go use it every month, and all of a sudden now it's just sitting in the garage collecting dust. That's whenever it bothered me.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that treadmill you bought.
Yeah, the treadmill.
I still got it, but I can hang clothes on the treadmill, so I can still use it.
Well, I just want to say you're welcome, because we were the ones that came up with the idea.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, it was all on us.
Yeah. What was the other thing we did? Brittany. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we freed Brittany.
We freed Brittany, so
we spearheaded that effort as well.
Yep.
What a powerful influence.
We're well-rounded.
Yes, we are. Absolutely.
What would you do without us? We've been with you since the very beginning. I mean, we are your thorn in the side. We love you, RoShelle Salinas. How's your life? How are the kids?
I love you guys too. They are great. They're excited about Christmas. It's good times in our household.
So are you going to go down to Mexico at all for Christmas?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
that's good.
I just had to keep up. I mean, it's keeping up with the Salinases and finding out what the whole gang is doing.
We could do a remote from their Christmas vacation
And
spot.
hey, look at it this way. So she's going into the car show season and getting ready, and she's not pregnant this year.
Oh.
So that's
a plus.
There's an extra bonus. I mean, you're looking good, you're feeling good, you're not all tired and worn out. It's all good.
Well, thank you. I'm trying to keep up with the times.
That's a nice way to put it.
That is.
So what are the dates again for the car show?
So we open on Wednesday, January 26th through the 30th. So 5-day event, Wednesday through Sunday. Show hours are on HoustonAutoShow.com. You can also check out HoustonBoatShow.com, see their whole listing there. And then the ticket is just $15, and it's going to get you into both events. You can buy it on site or on Ticketmaster.com.
Okay, that was the next question was where to get the tickets.
Either website will take you right back to Ticketmaster.com, or you can buy them at the door.
Now, you're not competing with anything going on at NRG Stadium, are you?
Oh, just the Monster Jam.
Oh, well, that goes hand in hand with what you're doing.
No, we partner. They're going to put out a big old monster truck on display for a few hours on Friday, and we're good buddies too.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad all that worked out. Well, I guess what I was alluding to was that there's no playoff capability with our illustrious football team, so we don't have to.
Not in our concerns.
Yes, exactly. Okay, well that's good to know.
Maybe next year.
Here's another idea.
Okay.
We could maybe do some bowling.
Bowling.
Cars, boats, bowling.
Cars, boats, and bowling.
There you go.
It sounds good, but I don't know as if they're ready for that
know.
yet. Now, is there going to be a ride and drive event?
There will be some test drives opportunities. I know Ford, Stellantis, Subaru will all have test drives out front. We're still putting together, hopefully, an electric test drive. Evolve Houston is coming back with a full electric display as well, a whole showroom to teach you about electric vehicles and what to look for and what you need to know before you make an EV purchase. And hopefully we'll have a test drive with them as well.
Well, don't be looking for any charging stations because those are far and few between. Just saying, no disrespect there whatsoever. It's all good.
No, but that's a good idea because things have changed. A lot of changes since last year as far as the EVs are concerned.
Absolutely. And so many more options today, too.
Yep. Well,
Okay. Cool.
That's all good.
EV boats.
EV boats. Hey, that's I'm
like
sure
EV
right around the
airplanes,
corner.
yeah.
That's coming.
Yeah. So, what else do you want to talk about? Are you looking for a new car? We know somebody that we know somebody.
I actually just bought a Carnival, the Kia Carnival.
Oh, the one that's being recalled.
There was also a recall.
Did you hear it?
Technology system.
Yeah.
I had to get updated the second day I bought it.
Okay.
But I absolutely love it. And I never wanted to be a minivan person. And I couldn't be more happier with it.
Now, do you pronounce it the Carnival? Because I like to say Carnival,
Oh, we speak Spanish in my house, so we definitely say the Carnival.
Okay. All right.
He just likes wearing a fruit basket on his head.
Yeah, that's really what he's after.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good name. It's a party in the minivan. I mean, that's.
And I guess it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but really and truly, I mean, Don and I have talked about it a lot, as far as somebody with a lot of kids, like you have, a family and everything. I mean, there's just a portion of our life that a minivan fits really well.
Mm-hmm. That's right. It's a practical time in our lives to have this, and we're really excited about it. And we're really happy. We're going to take road trips. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And what's the husband driving?
Oh, he's got a Jeep Wrangler. He's so happy.
There we go.
We got to have a little fun in there somewhere.
All right.
Yeah,
RoShelle Salinas,
Consider the Bronco.
It's always great to talk to you.
Same.
And I don't know, do we have a date yet?
Yeah.
Do we have a date with the In Wheel Time show at the car show yet?
Yeah, we were talking about doing that on Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we'll go from there. But we're going to talk to RoShelle again second week in January or something like that. Kind of see where the update is.
Right when she's pulling her hair.
We want to do it just before she goes into hibernation at the NRG Center.
When you can't find her anymore.
Exactly.
Where's RoShelle?
Just before she's gone.
Yeah, she's passing out wristbands over there. Okay.
She can hang out and hide out with us.
RoShelle, we love you and thank you, and I guess we'll see you on TV soon.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Talk to you later. Bye. RoShelle Salinas with the Houston
Fun to
Auto
talk
Show.
to her.
Love talking to
Absolutely.
her. You know, it's kind of like talking to your sister who you haven't seen in 6 or 9 months. Mm-hmm. And, oh, hi, how's it going, honey? Oh, it's fine. You know, get out of the kids, get caught up.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, there is no racing calendar because there is no racing, I don't think. Is Conrad just voided us or what?
I'm not sure.
He's on the phone.
Oh, he's on the phone. Okay. So at any rate,
the racing calendar, I mean, Richard was talking about a few things coming up at MSR.
Isn't Formula One on tomorrow?
That's how would we know? That's what you always keep up with.
Well,
because you hate it so much.
I think it is the most corrupt organization there is in racing.
Okay.
FIA.
All right.
There you go. Let's move on.
That's all there is. That's all there is for racing news.
Racing according to me.
Let's not move on and let's talk about the DONK review.
Okay, we can do a DONK review. I got to
What Mars?
No, I was going to mention something about Antron Brown. You know, we like talking to him. Mm-hmm. You know, he's got up. He's going to be launching his new team. He's setting up all his
with Justin Ashley.
Yes.
Well, actually, they're not. The way I understand it, it is more of a cooperative venture that they are sharing data off of the cars.
Some sort of partnership.
Yeah, some sort of partnership. I don't know as if they're actually racing together. I'm not sure. And then there's the whole Tony Stewart thing with drag racing and Leah Pritchett and all these other people. It's all...
Everybody's shuffling right now, getting ready for next year.
Well, they've already done the shuffle.
Yeah, but I mean, Antron's got, his Antron Brown Motorsports. I love his logo, the AB Motorsports, the way it looks and stuff. So he's starting to push some of that. And
we'll get caught up here. By the way, just so everybody knows, that we're going to have the best of in Wheel Time next Saturday and the Saturday after that.
We just have to create one.
Create something.
Yeah, something that's the best of. I don't know as if there is anything about the best of, but whatever.
Well, it's
the low light reel. How's that?
Yeah, exactly. But Christmas falls on Saturday, so it's one of the few times that we're going to take off the day and spend with the family. And
so a couple of Mars is going to put together segments of the past that we think
Christmas
that you will
past.
enjoy, pretty much. Let's do the DONK.
Okay, I got to pass this over to Mr. Mars.
Does anybody know the real definition of a DONK?
Well, that's what we're going to learn here. Is we're going to learn the real definition.
Well, learn me something, Lucy.
I'm going to learn you something. And what is a DONK? You just asked that. And what is not a DONK, according to the enthusiasts?
Okay, well.
The background, is a DONK just a jacked up sedan on big wheels? Well, we don't know. What is a DONK? As many terms in the automotive space, the definition is somewhat fluid and dependent on who you ask. Lifted bodies and oversized wheels and from the slight to the extreme are common denominator. Purists will tell you that a DONK can only be, listen to this, a 1971 through 1976 Chevrolet Caprice or Impala.
That's crap.
That is the original. Now, we'll get to that. But others, more lax definition, will be gladly applied to the term DONK with big aftermarket wheels. Generally, the position of these sorts of matters tends to go toward a more inclusive, but also the value, the respect of the automotive car culture history.
Do you know what the real definition of a DONK is? It's to hit. He donked me on the head.
Okay.
Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Just go ahead. The DONK culture, if you look into the tradition, the case is clear that the term DONK does indeed apply more accurately to the 70s Caprice and Impala builds. For the general category of lifted cars, oversized wheels, the term high riser, write that down because it's going to come up here in a minute.
You got a pair of pants like that.
High riser is more appropriate. The DONK tradition originated in Miami in the late 80s and early 90s, according to the donk enthusiast website Donk Planet. There's a website.
Well, it couldn't. Okay.
And there's also a magazine.
Yep. A true donk car refers specifically to the 71 through 76 Chevy Impalas and Caprices, whether it's stock or customized. Origins of the term. Does a heavy car propped up on wheels resemble the proportions of a donkey? It's bodily, bulky, elevated, on relatively thin legs. That's a donk, or donkey. Others say that the term was coined to those that brought the classic Impala logo look like a donkey. But I put these shots up here of this yellow monster just for Don's.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
and I think that what you're describing,
That's
this
a
is exactly what
C6.
this looks like. I mean, it's
Yeah.
elevated, and it's got the big
Wheels, yeah, or the skinny legs is what they call it.
skinny legs.
Yep. And moving on with this, when it comes to the original meaning of the term, things get more uncertain. Does a heavy car propped up on big wheels resemble the proportions of a donkey, or the body bulked up and elevated relatively to the thin legs? Well, the explanations you hear, if you don't ask a donk enthusiast where the term came from, seems rife with speculation. So I'm going to wrap this up because I'm going over.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Continue on.
All right.
We're interested.
Okay. So,
Did you lose your place?
yeah, kind of. In addition to Miami's
he was
Donk
through.
Day, held annually since 2017, among the
Donk
lineup
Day?
of the cars is a Donk Day. There's a Donk contest in Austin, Texas.
Perfect.
There's Donktober, Box, Chevy, and G-Body
Donktober.
in Shreveport, Louisiana. And then Riding Dirty is D-U-R-T-Y. Car show in Green Bay, Wisconsin, which includes Donk Mild to Wild category. Now that the Miami show is tied closely to the donks and roots and strictly the 71 through 73 Impala and Caprice, many of the events, however, include the three listed above.
Definition shows 71 to 76.
Well, yeah, it could be. My information is 71 to 73. It seems that the basic appeal of taking what began as a nondescript dadmobile and transforming it into something with the stunningly exaggerated proportions creates an urge too strong to resist. To
Well, we
spread
need
the
to
fun
come
around.
out. We need to come out with one category called a dork, not a donk.
Okay.
Because I could
That's
fill
the
that
cross.
role.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got the little 12-inch or the 10-inch wheels on it.
As my oldest daughter said to me just yesterday, "Shut up, Dad."
There you go. Well, we say that a lot, but not when you're around. The pitfalls
Shut up.
of a high riser, getting back to that term, the high riser. Large wheels look cool, but don't make for a smoother ride. Larger wheels are detrimental to handling and cornering.
You know who I heard is interested in getting into the donks? George Skelton. I heard that.
No.
That's a
Well, we're gonna
you
get
know.
s- we're gonna get
I
some-
wonder if George ever really considered that. Let's see. It's George says Don's dad donked Don on Donk Day from 1971 to 1976.
Donk Day.
Donk Day. And then lastly, the alterations
Is
can
that-
rise.
and then you could also have one called Badonkadonk.
but donk. That's
I think that's a song, isn't it?
Badonkadonk. I think that has something to do with your booty.
uh-huh.
Badonkadonk.
There's a bunch in there. I ain't
Oh,
going
look at
there.
that. She's got a big badonkadonk.
Yeah, 28s.
Got some 28s off on there.
Skinny legs. And lastly, the alterations can raise engineering and mechanical concerns. So there you go.
All of that, it's all so technical, Jeff. I was really kind of hoping that you would just put your own take on it.
Own spin on
Here,
it?
Here, let me have that. Now, let's just talk about your take on a donk.
That just doesn't do anything for me.
It doesn't?
No.
What could you
Now,
see?
we went to Autorama, had some nice ones on display. A lot of time and money invested in these things, but to see a guy with a old Mercury or something
donked up.
donked up, it doesn't. Yeah,
Doesn't do anything for you? Well, I mean, I could sort of.
I kind of giggle.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, is it any different than a guy sinking, I don't know, thousands and thousands of dollars on a LS engine swap into a 69 Camaro? I mean, isn't it the same kind of passion, just in a different vein?
A different vein of passion. Is what it is,
Yeah, exactly.
you know?
But it's still the passion. It has something to do with the car and changing it around and making it whatever you want to make it.
And the origins were in Miami, so there evidently a lot of vehicles fit that description that they could do that with.
Right. Well, it's heavily Latin-based, I think, and that comes out of Miami.
Right.
Uh-huh. So it's all good. We saw a large contingent this year at Houston Autorama.
We did.
Of what I wouldn't really term them as rat rods. They were hot rods that were lowered, and it was some of the same guys that used to have donks.
Mm-hmm.
But there was no sign of donkism on these.
Donkism.
None whatsoever. I mean, those things were killer. Especially with the one with the chopped roof and the body darn near sitting on the floor.
Yep.
It was just so cool. I don't know how you get in and out of it, but it just looked cool.
Yeah, if it's been channeled or you just...
Oh, this chopped and channeled?
Yeah.
This was radically chopped and channeled. And the chop had the chopped top on it, and there was no way you could get the body on the ground without channeling the body. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
But bottom line, it's a car culture.
It is.
Well, it is. I mean, we talked about with the tuner gallery at the Autorama. We talked to those young men about that, and our next guest, Randy. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. So it kind of fits into.
Is Randy going to be on here?
Yeah.
Randy
Weldon, yes.
We got Randy.
Oh, Randy Weldon, yeah. I thought you were talking about Randy Borcherding.
No.
Because we have his wife on.
Well, because we got lucky and we got his wife instead of him.
That's true. We did. But I got a feeling that he's doing something that he doesn't want anybody to know about, spying on somebody or something.
Something like that.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, you were paused there like I hit a nerve.
Well, I don't know that he wants everybody to know that he dropped the motor off at some place in Michigan and he's driving home.
Oh, I see. Well, no, that'd be fine.
Well, now they know.
Now they know.
No, they don't. We haven't told anybody.
Oh, well, we just did, I think. Here's your papers back.
Okay.
So we've done all of that, and we're going to take a break now. And Conrad's going to rejoin us. The In Wheel Time Car Show streams on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and InWheelTime.com. That's our website. Mm-hmm. Podcasts are available on your favorite podcast channel. Just go there, look up In Wheel Time, and boom, there we are. In Wheel Time Car Show continues right after this quick break.
Boom.
It's a very special Christmas Tailpipes and Tacos Car Cruise-In, Saturday, December 18th at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy. Bring a toy for Star of Hope and have breakfast on us. Tailpipes and Tacos will award trophies for Best Hot Rod, Best Classic, and Best Modern Classic. It's the Great Christmas Cruise-In on Saturday, December 18th, so make plans now. Tailpipes and Tacos is Houston's coolest cruise-in, and this one brings it all together for Star of Hope in a Toys for Breakfast Christmas special. Bring a toy and get a free Loopy Tortilla breakfast, plus trophies for Best Hot Rod, Best Classic, and Best Modern Classic. It all happens at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10. Get your ride ready for a very special Christmas cruise-in Loopy style. It's Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, December 18th, 8 to 11 a.m. The In Wheel Time Car Show will be there too. Let's celebrate the Christmas season together at the next Tailpipes and Tacos Toys for a free Loopy breakfast, Saturday, December 18th, 8 to 11 a.m. We'll see you then, weather permitting. If you're in charge of your company's small, medium, or large business anywhere in the U.S., let the On Hold Company help you retain customers and promote your business on your telephone system. Promote special sales or company info when placed on hold. The On Hold Company provides custom on-hold messages with professional male or female voices, licensed background music with no long-term contract, no monthly recurring bill, and updates your messages as needed. Call the On Hold Company at 713-223-HOLD or go to onhold.net. Is your business or company looking to stand out in a crowded advertising market? Looking to reach the real auto enthusiast? Well, you found it. You're listening or watching In Wheel Time, and so are your fellow enthusiasts. The In Wheel Time Car Show now reaches 500,000, and we can put together a marketing plan that will engage them in your product, business, or service. To get the tires rolling, just shoot us an email to our marketing director, Jeff Dziekan. His address is jeff@inwheeltime.com. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.